Just a reminder that these videos are made for adult doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening.
Hello Internet! My name is Kelsey, and welcome back to my closet. Today, guys, I'm super excited because we get to add another Draculaura to the growing Draculaura army. Because the 5th series of Skulltimate Secrets is here. The Garden Mysteries series. I got mine from Target online. I actually went into Target. It was the beginning of the week of my birthday, and it said it was in stock on the app, but didn't have like a location, and it said it wasn't eligible for pickup. Usually that means that they have it in the store and they haven't set it yet. I asked one of the people near the toy section, and they were like, yeah, so check back in a couple days. I haven't gone back since then to see if they've actually been put on the shelves, because though it was not available for pickup in the app, it was available for shipping. And it was Target Circle Week. So they had $10 off $40 of toys, or $25 off of $75. So I got this, and I got an Our Generation outfit that was like $9.99. I'm gonna see if it fits on Resilient, but you know, I wanted to hit that $40 mark so that I could get the discount. Plus, I had 2 $5 gift cards from buying cat food the week before. If we take the $10 and then the other $10, she only cost me $10, which is great because the full price of these is $29.99. Of course, I would have paid the $29.99 for her because it's Draculaura in a tea party theme with all kinds of florals and everything. I'm just like, this might be my favorite theme that they did so far for Skulltimate Secrets. So anyway, yeah, we are going to look at this lovely, lovely lady. And unfortunately, I know she's going to have Polly because all the Skulltimate Secret dolls have had Polly. I don't know if it's because they have to find ways to save money because they give you the massive container that they come in, plus a bunch of extra outfits and accessories, so they cut back on the hair quality. It's unfortunate. I'm just hoping that since it's slightly darker colors of Polly, that it might be a little bit nicer than some of the lighter colored Pollys that I've seen on other dolls, like my Skulltimate Secrets Laguna, who I had to reroute. We will find that out in a moment when we finally open her. And this is the first version that I'm opening in the new elevator package, I guess we'll call it. I'm also curious to see how easy it is to use as storage, because right now I use the other 2 lockers that I have as Monster High specified storage. This way I know all the Monster High stuff is in those containers. But yeah, I mean, I would like to be able to repurpose this for more storage, but I think this middle part is probably going to be the least useful because it's got the elevator feature rather than the locker, which just had a regular door. Let's actually get into it so we can actually see it. I'm just rambling. So here is the outside of the packaging. And you can actually kind of see her there in the middle. She's behind what looks like a gate, which means that it is semi-possible if you take maybe your phone flashlight and kind of shine in there to gauge how her face looks before you purchase. So that's a little bit more helpful than the other ones where it was fully blocked. And then there's the outer cardboard casing with the adorable artwork of Draculaura here. It says Monster High Skulltimate Secrets Garden Mysteries. And down here it says Solve, Unlock, Reveal. I mean, I wonder what the mystery is. This doesn't seem very mysterious to me. We know all the pieces that we're going to be getting and everything. I guess for kids it's more of a mystery than it is for us adults. On the back we have picture of the 3 characters in this line, which is Drac, Venus, and Twyla. There's no descriptions or anything, it just says you can do 125 plus looks and there are 19 plus surprises. And then on the bottom we have the barcode. Like I said, I ordered her on Target.com. Probably going to be available in most stores at this point because they're setting up for the holiday shopping season, which is always when like some of the best dolls of the year come out. Let's get into her. This is my first time, like I said, opening one of the newer Skulltimate Secrets packages. So let's see how this works. Once you take off the outer packaging, there is this here, and the mystery key on this side. So there's only 1 key compared to the multiple keys that all did the same thing in the first lines of Skulltimate Secrets. Alright, So here's what the key looks like. It's actually a nice decorative key, just for display purposes. It's got the skelet shape in the center, which is that kind of red plastic that you can decode things. It has roses around the skelet and goes down into vines on the actual shaft of the key, and then we have these instructions. So it says search for clues, find the charms, which are, I guess there's 3 charms you're supposed to find, and then assemble to reveal. So let's unlock this door here. Oh yeah. Oh, that was unexpected. So we have very slim, narrow area here behind this door with 2 mystery bags. And I'm already feeling like this is not going to be as easy to utilize as a storage piece. It does still have the little hook areas on the back for if you wanted to put these on your shelf or on the wall to display. And this is the back, by the way. It has a big skelet in a spider web. I didn't really show you the front either. I love all of the design work of these gates that kind of make it look like garden gates with all of the vines and the roses. There's a big skelet at the top. Problem is, though, in the other ones, you could open the door and have your doll standing on that side to display them, whereas this, you can't display her in this middle piece because it's solid and stuck here. There's no door to open. So like, why would you hang this on the wall if you can't really put anything in it? And these are so narrow and there's holes in the back. If you put small pieces in here, they're gonna fall through. I'm already finding that the utility and reusability of this is not matching up to the old lockers. But since we have our bags here, let's look at the clues. Who do we want to pretend to be? Steve from Blue's Clues, the Scooby-Doo gang, Sherlock? I'm okay with any of the above. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. After thorough review of both bags, I have determined that there are no clues on them. So we're just gonna open them. And our first bag contains a cute little purse and this thing. I guess this is one of the charms. So this is a black piece of plastic with a rose that has fanged lips in the middle. It has some bat wings up at the top with a heart and some other bat wing elements, and it looks like it's supposed to slot into something. But we also get this very cute little purse. A round, almost completely round purse. It has a flat bottom. The handle has bat wings on it and some little beads across the top. And on the front, there is a heart-shaped lock. And the front area has a black background with some bats and other spooky garden elements. The back of it is just molded and it's a kind of magenta color, but it's supposed to look like there's a stretchy pocket back here. And it does open like so we could put some stuff inside. And our second bag has, ooh, I love it! Hangers! I love it! Monster High hangers! Yes! They're black. They have the skelet in the middle, and they've got some ornate work on the shoulder areas where you would hang the clothes. And the question is, though, is there a bar somewhere to hang them from? Or is that something we have to reveal? I guess we'll find out. We also got this waist bracket piece here, so we must be getting some kind of stand or something that she can be attached to. There's also, one of my favorite pieces from this, a teacup with some spooky steam coming out of it. So it is a black teacup that is attached to the saucer. Saucer has some spiderweb detail. The cup itself has a bat on it that kind of looks like the Batman signal, and then the steam coming out of it, because there's pink liquid here, it's curling up and shaping a heart on the one side, and there's little hearts in it on the other side, and there's a bat wing on the handle. I'm super biased. In case you didn't know this about me already, teapots and teacups and tea-related paraphernalia are one of my favorite things. I have a collection of them out in my room, so this is combining two of my favorite things, dolls and tea. And then the last piece in that bag is this, which I guess is another charm, maybe, like they were talking about. It is almost what looks like a hand fan, but it's obviously not, because it's got this big bottom piece here, like it connects into something, and it has some leaf designs here, and I'm not sure how this is all gonna go together. I guess we'll find out. So that was both of the bags in this door here, which I will try to snap back on. Let's unlock the other door. Same deal on the other side, and I'm assuming same deal that there's not gonna be anything on these packages. I really honestly don't know what I'm looking for, because nothing is jumping out when I'm using the decoder, which is really disappointing because that's like the main gimmick of this version of Skulltimate Secrets. But anyway, this is some clothes. Exciting, exciting. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Ah, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. What do I even start with? Let's start, I guess, with the shirt, since, you know, that's the logical place to start. So we have this sheer top that has foil spider webs all over it. It is a kind of magenta-y pink, and then the foil is red. There is a red bow here at the shoulder, flared sleeves. It does Velcro in the back. I love this. It's very, very 2000s to me. I feel like this is a shirt I would have seen in Limited 2 or any other place where tweens go to shop in the 2000s. To go over that, we have a corset. And this, I mean, Draculaura has a lot of Victorian-inspired fashion, which Victorian is another thing that goes along really with my tea collection and everything. So obviously that kind of fashion makes sense for Draculaura, and I mean, a corset, it's one of the quintessential pieces of Victorian fashion. So it is a magenta satin. It has black lace down the front. There are 2 lines of black stitching for decoration. There's a little sweetheart neckline, and that is to go over this shirt because the shirt is a little bit sheer. So perfect. The tea, the Victorian, it all goes together. Then she has this velvet skirt, which is really soft. I guess it's velour, not quite velvet, but still super soft. It is a pinkish red and has 2 black bows on the one side, does Velcro in the back, opens all the way up. I love this whole outfit. I mean, the other outfit that she's wearing, which we haven't even looked at yet, is pretty cool too, but I love this outfit. I think she's gonna wind up in that outfit. And then, finally, we have some shoes. Now, you guys have probably heard me mention a couple of times that Draculaura always gets the short end of the stick with shoes. These are no exception. I mean, they're not bad. Like, none of her shoes are bad, but they're never, like, as cool as the other dolls. So, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on, that they just won't give Draculaura super nice shoes. These are interesting. Not that, like, wow factor. Like, when I just reviewed the Core Refresh Cleo, those shoes blew me away. These shoes do not blow me away. They're just okay. They're fine. They're nice. And I mean, they go with the outfit, but I want wow shoes for Draculaura. Please, Mattel. Anyway, they are these tall gladiator kind of sandals that have hearts in the front. There are some painted, molded on bows. The soles are spider webs, and they don't have a heel. The heel just kind of goes up at one of the arches of the spider web, and there is more spider web detailing on the back of the shoe at the heel. There's a little bit of a ruffle going around the top. They kind of spread open like that to make it easier to get them on. Better shoes than, I would say, the Neon Frights Draculaura's boots. I might actually put these on her because those boots are kind of like, I don't know, they're just way too chunky. So these might actually be a good replacement for those. I'm hoping the shoes that she's wearing, because in the artwork, these shoes with the bat wings on the back look pretty cool. So fingers crossed. So that was the one bag, and then the last surprise bag that we have. So we have this red thing, okay? I don't know what that is. It's a red thing. We also have this, which is the rose with the lips that you kind of saw in this thing here. And I guess this is supposed to attach, I mean, they're all supposed to attach into something. But the fun accessory piece that we get in this bag is a stand with cupcakes. So we have this cake stand that has bat wings and spider webs holding it up, and on top there is a spider web design under the cupcakes, and we have a bunch of rose decorated cupcakes, some in pink, some in red, and they have little pink papers on the sides. So those are all the surprise bags. Now we have to figure out how we're supposed to put this together to get her to come out. So it looks like you take the rose piece and put it on top of the black piece, and then put it on top of the fan-shaped piece and push that on to the elevator here. So that's what it looks like assembled. And then you just slot it in on the front here. Now we finally, after doing all that, get to reveal Draculaura. Ta-da! She is so pretty. Oh, she fell. Okay, come out, girl. Oh, here she is. Ta-da! All right, let me get her out of the plastic casing. Behind Draculaura was this thing, and I have no idea what this is for. It is a slightly translucent light pink plastic. It has a skelet at the end here, some molded on designs, and then a little peg that is supposed to go into something, obviously, but I really don't know what or where. Maybe this? Oh, is that what that is? Okay, so there. It goes into the elevator piece so that I guess she stays in there if you want to store her in there. I mean, I want to be able to look at her, but there's what the elevator looks like also, just so that you can see it. It has a spider web in the background, a skelet, all the usual fare. So I suppose if you threw a bunch of stuff in this part and then just slid the elevator down, that would be a way you could store stuff. And since the middle part is solid back here, that would probably be the safer place to store your small pieces. But it is open on the top, so I don't know. We're here for Draculaura anyway. And we are like half an hour into this video, or at least in my recording, I'm half an hour into recording, and we're only just finally seeing her. But here she is at last, our new Draculaura. So let's look at her. Of course, she does have poly. I can tell already. You could probably tell just, if you're good with like how hair looks, you probably can tell just by the way it moves. It's very stiff, but it is much better than the poly that my Laguna had, which I'm glad about because I really love the colors of the hair that they did here. This purpley color that they use, it's like a plum or like a grape almost, like a wine. I don't know, I just love it. I didn't want to have to try to match this if I was going to get hair to reroot her because I really love the way the colors are. So the ends are a little bit dry, but the top part is pretty nice and smooth. So if I'm careful with it, it should be okay. And like I said, I think it's too because it's darker colors. Light colored poly just tends to have that really, I don't know, crunchy dryness to it. Dark colors tend to fare a little bit better. We talked about the hair, and then we get to her face, which, I mean, it's Draculaura, come on. She's just gorgeous anyway, but I love the makeup that they did. They did some really interesting makeup looks for this line. So we've got a silvery layer going towards the eyebrow. There's a little bit of a shimmer. Then there is a gray eyeshadow underneath that, and then red. And the red goes into a rose that's kind of losing petals. And then on this side, we have the same sort of thing. She has a red lip color. And she does not have earrings. She has earrings. She has earrings in the box art, but I didn't find any earrings in all of our bags. I'm trying to crunch them a little, make sure I didn't... Wait, I think they're in here. I did miss the earrings. Okay, let's put them on. It'll be easier to look at them while they're on her anyway. There we go. That's better. She does have earrings that I very nearly threw away. They are a translucent pink plastic. They almost kind of look like little hand mirrors with bat wings on the sides. I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be. Either that or they're supposed to be like cameos, which probably would make more sense with her Victorian style, of course. The extra little handle piece just makes me think of a mirror. But those are the earrings. Good thing that I double checked in that bag. And then we get down to the outfit. So yeah, I'm not like 100% sold on this outfit. Not that it's terrible. I'm not sure how I feel about this thing either. It's very bulky. Kind of like that harness thing that Neon Fright's Draculaura had. I don't know, these bulky kind of plastic pieces don't always work well for me. The dress is cute. I don't know if it's 100% her. I like the print on it. I would use this actually for one of my fashionistas or something instead, because it's just like a cute little, oh, it's Halloween and I'm handing out candy kind of dress. Anyway, let's look at the waist piece first. I guess it's supposed to be like a belt or like a hard corset. So in that respect, I do like it, but I don't know, it's like lopsided too? It just doesn't look very good. I think it might have gotten a little bit warped in the packaging. Let me take the rubber band off here. Definitely looks a little bit warped off of her body. And you can see there's kind of like a crease here on this side that's not there on this side. So I probably won't be using this, especially because I just really love the corset on the other outfit. But it is a cool concept with the spider web kind of cage, and in the middle there we've got little black hearts with chains going across the front. I understand what they were going for. It is also adjustable. There's 2 loops back here, so if you wanted to use this on a Monster High doll that was a little bit narrower because Draculaura is more curvy, then you could, because there are 2 settings of it. Maybe if I leave it off and let the plastic kind of go back to its original shape, it would look a little bit better. But as it is, it's not really working for me. And it's in the way too of the really cute print on this little dress. So it's a very basic dress. It's made of a stretchy knit. It has a black background and then white bats and a bunch of orange and pink and blue in roses and vines and leaves. I think this, like I said, it's just a very cute little dress. We also have some black ribbon straps at the shoulders, and it's finished all the way around. It's hemmed and everything. There's no raw edges. Like I said, I think this is a cute dress just for a doll dressing up seasonally for Halloween. I mean, the other outfit is like the way better outfit, and we'll look at it soon. I would definitely, though, put this on one of my other dolls just as a cutesy little Halloween spooky season kind of dress. It's just not speaking Draculaura to me. We also have these little leg warmers, I guess, which are not really gonna warm you very much because they're lace, but they are black. They have little hearts in the lace. I don't know how I feel about these either. I mean, I think if you slouched these down a little bit, they would be better. Maybe like that, kind of tucked them into her little boots here. But up here like this, they just kind of look like unfinished stockings. They could be useful on some other doll or in some other outfit combination, maybe with a taller pair of boots that like cut off right here so they poke out from the top of the boot. But here they just kind of look out of place. And finally, we get down to the shoes, and unfortunately, they did not deliver the way I was hoping. Oh gosh. So at this point, as it stands, my favorite Draculaura shoes are still gonna be Core Refresh Draculaura's shoes. Those ones are like a better version of these. Like, they almost had it. They almost had it. There's just something not that exciting about these shoes. They're fine. They did try to do something with the heel. As you can see, there is little holes in the heel. There's a heart shape and then whatever this shape is. I don't know what they were going for, if they were trying to do like an archway. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I don't know what it has to do with Draculaura. So they almost did something finally, something interesting with the heels, and they still couldn't make it work. Like, I don't know what that is. But as for the rest of the shoes, they are kind of almost look like a sneaker that was put on heels. They have spiderweb molding in them. They are a hot pink. There are bat wings, one wing on each shoe, sticking out at the back, painted laces. The soles also have spiderweb detailing, and they are black. And on the bottom, let's see what these are. Okay, now that is cute. This is more like what I'm looking for. Here we have cameos on the bottoms of the soles. That is what I want to see. We need more of that on like the upper part of the shoe so that we can see it all the time. Because how many people are going to be displaying their Draculauras with their feet forward like that just so they can see the bottom of the shoe all the time? I digress. So that is Draculaura as she comes out of her little spooky locker thing. I also discovered that there are these heart-shaped pieces here. Oh my god, I just realized what this is. This is for hanging the clothes. This is our little closet rod. See, I was wondering if there was going to be a closet rod. I saw it and I didn't even register what it was. That goes right in there. So now we have a place to put our little hangers. Ta-da! And, like I was starting to say, we have these heart-shaped little pieces here. The waist bracket has a heart-shaped peg, so you can move it around the different areas on this closet thing, and then she can be displayed like that. So I guess you can hang up this and have her displayed, but that's liable to happen. They tried, I guess. So now, we are gonna change her into the other outfit because I am dying to see her in this other outfit. Okay, so first I wanted to show you what she looks like without the corset on, because despite the fact that the shirt is very sheer, since her skin is pink, it doesn't stick out like she's not wearing anything underneath. It kind of just blends all together with the pink of the shirt. But we're gonna put the corset on now because we gotta put the corset on. And yes, I am loving this. This is such a much better outfit for her. So much more Draculaura. And I love the color combination, and I love the way it looks with the hair color as well. The shoes, well, I'm not gonna have her keep these shoes anyway. I think I definitely am going to give these ones to Neon Frights, but I wouldn't keep these on her anyway with this outfit, even if I wasn't giving them to her, because I think these ones probably go better. They go a little bit better with the color scheme. These ones are a little bit too light for the rest of this outfit. The rest of this outfit has a lot of dark elements. And let's give her her little purse and her little teacup, which she is not holding very well. That would be definitely a recipe for disaster with spilling, but there she is, our Garden Mysteries Draculaura from Skulltimate Secrets Series 5. So she is giving off like spooky Valentine's Day to me. She just, I love the color combination, I love the makeup, and I love this second outfit. Now, I did struggle a little bit, and I'm still kind of struggling with the placement of the skirt. It wants to ride a lot higher, which Monster High skirts tend to do anyway, but I'm gonna have to play with it a little more to get it to sit nicely. Otherwise, this outfit, I just, beautiful. With the right pair of shoes, I love the little accessories, the unboxing experience. I mean, would I prefer the color reveal keys over this mystery thing? At least the color reveal keys actually color revealed and work. This, I mean, I don't know if I was doing it wrong, but I did not see anything mysterious on any of these bags to give me any clues, so I don't know what I was supposed to be looking for, if I completely missed it, or if it just wasn't working. It's not as engaging as they wanted it to be. I don't know, that could just be my fault, user error, whatever. But what I will complain about though, which is, you know, something across the board for both young and old audiences. This is not super useful for storage like those other lockers. I mean, you could technically store some stuff in here. The fact that it has the holes in the back so stuff could fall out, and then the opening in the top so it's just like dust and stuff can get in. It's not as useful as the other lockers, and if you're gonna give people something like this that is made of the kind of plastic and has all the design and everything in it, you know, that it's supposed to be reusable, you would want to make it more functional, and it's missing the functionality that the other lockers had. So that's my major complaint about this, and I guess the whole Skulltimate Secrets series 4 and 5. But like I said, again, we got a gorgeous Draculaura out of it, and she dropped her teacup, but that's okay, because she still looks fabulous. Another one for the Draculaura army. Let me know what you think. Did you see this yet? Are you getting one of the other characters from this line? What do you think of Draculaura the Queen? Thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time, you can learn a lot of things from the flowers, most especially in the month of June. I'm not sure if that's how the words go. Bye!